So I also wanted to show you what we're also switching out. So we're switching out the transmitter too. So this is the standard transmitter that comes with the EvaTech Goat 22. Kind of a low-end transmitter. It does the job. It's quite effective and seems kind of sturdy and whatnot. So it's a good transmitter for that kind of purpose. But it doesn't have enough channels on it at the end of the day to do everything I want to do. So we're switching over this FreeSky Taranis transmitter, which is kind of standard. Lots of channels, lots of switches, lots of configuration and tooling. So my biggest concern is that the flight controller is not essentially designed to work with the proprietary speed controller from EvaTech, and there might be some, configuration changes I need to make and tweaking and getting the pulse width modulation, the frequency correct, to make the thing steer straight and whatnot and turn, and there's going to be a lot of stuff. So between the configuration capabilities of this Taranis plus the configuration capabilities of the flight controller and the things that you can tweak on it, I'm pretty sure that we make the system work. At least I'm hoping. I mean, at the end of the day, if I can't make the speed controller work properly or behave with this kind of like, Franken mower setup, I might replace the speed controller with a saber tooth, but I'd rather not do that. I don't know what kind of problems I'm going to run into if I do that. But so, yeah, wish me luck. So we're going to have this one. A couple of things about this one. So what's nice about this is I'll be able to arm and disarm the mower with the switch. I'm also planning on changing how you start the engine, stop the engine. I'm going to have a start-stop channel like here, and this switch here I've programmed for a couple different modes. This one is on a full up, it'll be manual mode, meaning you're essentially driving your mower manually, and then you bring it down to the middle. That will tell it to do a mission plan, so go off and cut the grass. In this particular case, I think the first thing I'm going to do, there's a front lawn that's about an acre big. We're going to say, go ahead, cut that grass. It'll drive down the driveway, take a right, and start mowing the lawn. And then if I push it all the way down, that is fly home. So basically, it'll take a beeline right back to home, which is really convenient. Like if you're testing and you don't want to fly the full mission, but you want it to return, but you don't want to have to drive it the acre and a half or wherever it is all the way back home. You flip that switch, the robot will turn around and just come straight home, which is really convenient. And then we'll have normal, left, right, back, forward on this stick. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this stick if I've changed everything for start and stop and whatnot. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But I'm also planning on right now the deck lifts with this lever mechanically, and that adjusts the height of the deck. Long time ago, I've seen attachments where you can put a linear actuator right about here to this, and given enough power linear actuator, you can basically make the deck raising out remote control too. So I'll do that eventually. And I saw someone else online who had taken one of these things and put a set of headlights on them, like right here, like off-roading headlights, and I thought that looked pretty cool. I might do that too, and then we can hook that up to a channel on the transmitter and receiver. So yeah, that's the plan. So far so good. Yeah, I got some wires to create for this, to hook it up to this, and then a whole bunch of testing. So I saw a video on YouTube of a Segway that went crazy, started spinning, and the people were trying to catch it, and the Segway was quite heavy and moving quite fast, and they were having a really hard time stopping it. That really kind of put some fear into me, thinking that, once I get this all set up, that this thing starts spinning and becomes a spinning mower of death. What do I do? So safety, it has to be a primary responsibility that I have to achieve, and so I think that I'm going to end up putting at least one kill switch button on the top of this. I think that would be a smart thing to do, something that just cuts the power, cuts the engine, and makes it stop, so something you can swing at with your hand if all else fails. but also I think some contact switches either probably on the front of the unit and the back of the unit that do the same thing, that kind of kill the power if need be. I think it might be a smart idea. I just got to figure out what the wiring is going to look like and what additional things do I need. Do I need relays? Do I need latches? How am I going to do it? Other things are, I don't know. I think that's it. Yeah. So wish me luck.